and well, I decided that I would just jump on, you know, everything else. Since everyone is complaining about Twilight, I mean, there's of course obviously rants on two sides of the spectrum. One side is, of course, well, I hate Twilight, and the other one is, oh my god, Twilight is just so like fucking great. That's fantastic. Except for you really can't be on either side. I mean, I guess you can, but I mean, it kind of sounds arrogant, don't you think? You know, I hate it, I hate it, I love it, I love it. You know, there's got to be a happy medium somewhere, right? So the deal is that I don't mind it at all. I really don't. Um, the thing I don't mind about it is the whole idea of it. You know, guy meets vampire. Sorry, girl meets vampire, falls in love with vampire. Kind of sounds like the Vampire Diaries, doesn't it? Where Elena meets the vampire, and she goes right after him. Um, yeah. Uh, I guess it's repetitive, quite so. But I mean, what can you do? They can do whatever they want, right? They get money for it. Deal is the one thing I don't like is the way she changed it. As everyone has said, vampires do not sparkle. That is true. For some reason, she changed it. I don't know why. Um, with a particular stone, vampires can go out in the sun. They do not sparkle. Um, for a good portion of the vampire world, they have decided that if a vampire wears a lapis lazuli, I don't think I'm saying that right though. It's a purple stone. Um, that they can just wear it in the sun. They don't burn up and die. Flames everywhere. Um, they just get really weak and tired, and they just act as if they're mortal. Um, that's the one thing that bothered me. The other thing that bothered me is just how attracted he was to her. I do agree with other people that she's one dimensional. She has no real reactions to anything. Um, you know, and she's everything is just, oh, okay, fine, whatever. You may only dish out my death with a spiky spoon of doom, and I don't really mind, 'cause I love you. My name's Bella, and I love you. Yeah, no. No, you should just turn around and run the fuck the other way. One thing that really bothered me, I did read the book and I watched the movie. Okay, the book and the movie are two different things. Way two different things. And most people are saying, well, try to separate the two. Well, the deal is that the movie is supposed to be based off the book. So if the movie has nothing to do with the book, what the fuck? Yeah. The deal with the book is that he just came out and was way, 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 way too eager to, you know, tell his secret. I mean, if I was one of the undead, I wouldn't want to run out and go, "Hi, I suck blood." Yeah, nice, huh? Um, oh, speaking of sucking blood, the thing is with the vegetarian is that okay, they're classifying. Now, I'm not justifying Stephanie Myers is stupid, but the whole vegetarian thing. But the thing is that they were classifying humans as meat. So I don't really, I can wrap my mind around it. It's not rant-inducing, but the fact is that everyone is freaking out. In a couple of the books that I read, vampires drank from animals. It didn't really satisfy their bloodlust. It didn't do much for it, but it helped them along enough. Um, so I'm not exactly on either side. So, the whole attraction to her, I don't like that. The way she just blows off everyone for him, I don't like that. The sparkliness, vampires are supposed to be dead. That's what happens. The venom goes inside, stops the heart, they're dead. Kind of like a mummification process. He's dead. He's just like a mummy. He's dead. He doesn't have sperm that's alive. He can't have babies. That's another thing. Vampires don't have babies. They don't. Maybe in Stephanie Meyer little world they do, and they all could have little vampire. Yeah, yeah. That was what she was trying to say. Was that in the end of the book was that vampires could have babies, but vampires don't have children. They don't. Vampires don't have children. They don't have real children. They don't have mortal children. They don't have immortal children. They don't have children. They're dead. They stop living. They stop aging, which means that the organs inside cannot formulate more stuff. Like, males do not produce. Okay, the thing with vampirism, the reason they suck blood, okay, no, a lot of people haven't said this. I haven't heard this one. The reason they suck blood is to get the air, the oxygen that blood normally carries, because their heart does not beat, is because they cannot get air into their bodies. When they drink the blood, it circulates through. Now, I don't know where the hell it comes out from, because no one has written where it comes out, but I think it gets just processed through the body. Thing is, human blood cells carry air. Vampires don't. Vampires don't. So they drank the blood, yay. And they get the air molecules from that, and it replenishes them. That's the whole deal. But they're dead. They are dead. If their heart does not beat, you know, then they're obviously not going to get sperm or eggs or DNA. I mean, if that's all dead, then obviously, I mean, okay, this is gonna be a little gross, but okay, say you take some sperm out, okay, and you sit it in a cup, it'll die, and that's the equivalent of vampire. Their body has stopped completely, which means that they can't. So the sparkliness, the children, the attractiveness, the and the complete high school stuff. What? Why? I didn't like high school the first time. Why would I go to high school again and again and again? I would go off and go to different colleges and make a shitload of money and try to find a cure for myself or something, or hell, lay myself on a cross. Fuck it, you know. Here's a question. I know I'm jumping. It's merely because I've seen plenty of rants and I'm trying to remember everything. If they cut off a slice of their skin, does that sparkle too? What happens? I mean, does it, can they hold their hand, someone hold a piece of their skin out and it sparkles, or does it die because it's dead? So, yeah. Couple things. I mean, most people were complaining about her acting, and the thing is that there's no acting in the book. So we really have to separate the two. It's two separate things. Just like Harry Potter and the book and Lord of the Rings and everything else. The books are one-dimensional. Sorry, people, they are. And as I think that's about it. I'm running long here, really, really long, and I pretty much jumped around. So I'm gonna end here because